I've had an early taste of summer 80s. The last couple of days we've set new high records for certain days, mainly yesterday. Some places in Wisconsin even saw their first 90s already. But now things are going to start to change. We're really going to feel that spring whiplash as we go from early summer to back into really late winter, early spring with that threat for that rain-snow mix returning. You really couldn't tell that we're tracking snow based on what we're seeing right now, which is clear to mostly clear conditions. A little bit of haze out there from some smoke, but for the most part, it's been quiet. It's been pleasant. The relative humidity low. That's the reason why the fire weather has been so high, not to mention these southerly winds. But we're starting to see some green moving back into the area. This means that the jet stream is beginning to slide its way eastward. We're getting out of the ridge where we see that warmer air, where we have been for so long. We're going to enter the trough, and that allows us to cool on down and bring back that chance for showers, thunderstorms, and then, of course, snow on the back end of that. Here is our red flag warnings, but everybody else should really continue to not be doing any burning, any grilling, any open flames, because, again, our relative humidity is so low that any open flames, even with these light winds, will be quickly taken and run with that. So let's hold off on the burning and the flames until after the weekend. You can see kind of where that smoke is concentrated at, closer to Milwaukee. That's why they had those air quality alerts earlier today. The winds are out of the south, but they're just not strong enough to really move in a new air mass. But soon, this cold front will bring some changes. It's 83 in Minneapolis, 45 in Fargo, 61 in Sioux Falls. And if I remember yesterday, they were in the 90s, or earlier this week, they were in the 90s. So this is a strong cold front, and it's slowly moving its way eastward. It's going to bring about us a good cool down as we head into the end of the weekend. So enjoy the 80s while they're here. Again, it is very comfortable outside. There's not a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. So we've got the warmth, we just don't have the humidity, and that's going to be making for a great Friday evening and a really nice start to your Saturday as well. I know the Capitol Farmers Market in Dane County at the Capitol Square, that's starting tomorrow. And as we look ahead on future track here, early Saturday, we're quiet. Maybe a shower or two, especially farther east. But I think most of us are actually staying dry tonight going into Saturday. Farmers Market in full swing. It's quiet, partly sunny to mostly clear. Showers just off to our west. They'll start to move in as we head into the afternoon onwards. Drying out for a little bit into the afternoon. And then we'll watch as those thunderstorms move back in overnight into Sunday. And then they change over to snow. We're looking at a chance for 4 inches of snow or more, and you can start to see those blues popping up north of the Dells. But some of our models want to bring that 4-inch mark and even higher amounts farther south. I don't think it's in the cards. There's, in theory, more moisture in the atmosphere by this time, but because we're warmer, we're going to be doing a lot of melting. So even with that warmer air bringing in that more moisture in the air, I think with our ground temperatures and our air temperatures staying above freezing, we're going to do a lot of melting. You can see our temperature swing from the 70s and 80s tomorrow to the 40s by Sunday morning. Tree pollen is going to be, once again, very high tomorrow, so please make sure that you are being aware of that. But there's a look at your 7-day forecast. 70s and 80s tomorrow, 50s on Sunday, 40s on Monday, and then we're back to more seasonal temperatures as we head into next week.
Oh yeah, what goes back up to a nice temperature for you, Brandon.
That's okay.
So you don't have to deal with the cold too
I'm
long.
sorry. That's my gift to you. Your welcoming gift.
I appreciate it. I'll take whatever you give me, buddy.